So now I need to just find my measuring tape. What do I do with the measuring tape? It's around here somewhere. Good morning. I'm in Morrison, Colorado today, and I have an appointment in about an hour with my CPA, my accountant, who's going to be doing my taxes. Yes, I know you're supposed to do your taxes before April 15th, and I am behind schedule. But let me explain. I've had my business 26 years, and for 23 out of those 26 years, I have filed an extension on my taxes. Accounting and bookkeeping are two of the things that I just really struggle with. I think everyone has something that they don't like to do, whether it's the dishes, it's making their bed, it's picking up their dirty clothes off the floor. It may be that they procrastinate on, I don't know, any number of things, but for me, it's bookkeeping and accounting. My life became a little bit more complicated the last 2 or 3 years because I purchased rental properties in Florida. I've never been a landlord before. It's a new experience for me. So there's lots of questions and lots of things that come up in regards to that. So I wanted to meet with my CPA and discuss some of these things, finish up my taxes, and get those over to him so that they can get filed. So I came down to Morrison, which is where my CPA lives, to meet with him this morning at a little cafe, about an hour. And before that, I wanted to walk around, get some walking in. I'm still trying to prepare for the Camino, even though my hip's bothering me, trying to do some stretches. Maybe that'll be possible. I don't know. So I thought I'd walk around for at least an hour here. There's a beautiful creek right behind me, and it's just a gorgeous little Colorado mountain town. It's a gorgeous little bridge here that you walk along. The little path that I'm on goes from east to west on the south side of the town, right next to the creek. And then there's one main street that's about 3 or 4 blocks long. This is a very, very small city here in Morrison. There's no McDonald's, there's no Walmart, there's no movie theater. There's probably just one general store, 3 or 4 restaurants. It's sort of a little tourist place, and it's perched right on the edge of Red Rocks Park and Amphitheater. So Red Rocks is just like 2 or 3 minutes from here. You can almost see it. Behind me a little bit in the distance, you can almost see the edge of Red Rocks where it starts, all these red sandstone formations. And there's a little driving loop that goes up through there. People like to bicycle. There's some walking paths, a little gift shop, and of course the big amphitheater. First time I remember going to the amphitheater was to see a Billy Idol concert, which was spectacular. It was his Rebel Yell tour. It was really, really fun to go up there into the Red Rocks and to see a rock star in the evening in the summer with perfect weather. There's just almost nothing like it. It's a fabulous experience. I highly recommend it if you ever have a chance to come out here. Wow, that was loud. That was that truck going across the bridge right over here. Well, the time has come to meet my accountant. Just going to gather up my things, make sure I have a list of questions for him, and head over and meet him in a cafe just about a block from here. My friend James has offered to help me do an install today of my 2 ceiling fans. I have some MaxxAir fans that I bought 2 or 3 months ago, and I just haven't found a ladder or a day with good weather to go up and do it myself. It was really a combination of both of those things. So today, no rain in the forecast, beautiful weather. I've arrived at James's house, and we're coming up with a plan here. I've cut a template here, 14 inches by 14 inches, and marked the center points, and figured out exactly where I'm going to cut into the ceiling here. Now I have to keep in mind that I'm going to be putting in solar panels later, probably September-ish, when I go up to Portland, and I want to get 2 350 watt solar panels from Solar World, and they're 40 inches by 80 inches. Now I'm 85 inches wide on my roof up here, so I'm going to go in 40 inches, which puts it right here actually, right behind the wall partition. And put the first fan right here, and then the other fan will be just at the edge of the bed. We used this template and drew a line up here on the ceiling, and I'm going to drill pilot holes in the corners and then go up on top, trace the template, and drill a bigger hole, and then go in with the jigsaw, saber saw, and cut around. That's the plan. Any advice? Does that sound right, James?
Sounds good.
One of the benefits of YouTube is getting all sorts of great tips for doing things like this. I've drilled the little holes, the pilot holes up here, after we marked the edges of the template. One of the tips that I read about was to take a plastic bag, and I'm using the bag that came with the fan, and taping it below the holes so that when you're up on top and you start using your saber saw to cut the hole, all those shavings that are coming down are going to be falling on the floor. Because this is a living space, all my stuff's in here, I want to catch as many of those shavings as possible, so I'm putting up this plastic bag. Trying to get everything I need up here on the rooftop, so I don't have to make trips down. Alright, hopefully that is in the right spot. Looks pretty good. I have a piece of plywood up here now. That was for the jigsaw. And on my new metal blade, let's see how this goes. James?
Yep.
I seem to have dropped the metal blade into the inside of the van. It just popped out. Metal blade just popped out of the jigsaw. It's my first time using it. I thought I had it locked in place, but apparently not. I'll have to get James to give me some instruction how to lock the blade into the jigsaw here. Alright, I could never get my DeWalt to work, so James has lent me his corded Black & Decker. I'm using my blade. Try it again. I seem to be having a hard time with these blades. They fall out of the jigsaw and go down into the bag down below. I'm not sure what's going on. DeWalt, we could never get it locked properly. This one I thought I had it locked, and James looked at it, looked good, and it's just not working. Looks like the camera is vibrating around on its position. One piece down. Now I have a giant hole in the roof of my step van. Now the moment of truth to see if this vent thing will fit in there. Yeah, I think that's the way it goes. Next up, I'm going to clean around the edges here with some alcohol. Get everything nice and smooth, and then I'll put down my special tape stuff, this putty stuff. I don't remember what they call that. Looks like this stuff is melted all together. That is nasty stuff. Sticky stuff. Alright, you guys need to give me your opinion on this. This is not looking right. Check this out. Try to remove this tape. Everything just comes back up. It's just sticking everywhere. This is not right though. Not at all like what you see on the videos. We're making some progress. We went in and put that roll of tape as well as this piece in the refrigerator and left it there for about 15-20 minutes, and the tape hardened up, and I was able to pull the wax paper strip off of the two pieces I had, and then we're able to apply the rest of the tape fairly easily. So I think that's pretty good. I just have to get it seated into place, make sure I get it the right direction. looks about right. I think that'll do it. James seems to be concerned that the screws won't bite into the aluminum top, so he's getting some little wood furring strip type things to put underneath so that we can screw through the aluminum and into the wood below so that there's something to bite into and hold on to. Adding the drill holes all the way around. I think I should have drilled all these holes before I put that sticky tape down. That way I wouldn't have all this stuff on the drill bit. Alright. Last step. Here we go. Stand all the wires out. There they go. Ta-da! Well, pretty cool. I feel pretty good about this. One fan down. I don't know if I'm going to do the other fan today. I'm starting to get a heat headache, and we still have wiring to do. It's probably be it for today. James decided that he didn't want me to leave here until we did a temporary hookup of power to the fan to test it out and to give me some air circulation coming through here. So we've sort of done a jury rig from my beacon light, which is up here in the center, that orange light that you see on the top of the vehicle. So we've run into the ground there, and then off of the dome light for the power, snaking around the back side and up to here. So again, this is just a temporary fix for maybe the next week or two until I get my new fuse box wired in and the battery cables going to it, and can run proper wires up to this fan and the other fan into the new fuse box. But you know, for a week or two this is going to be really nice to have. James is awesome. What can I say? I'm so thankful to have people like him helping me out. We're finishing up here, just putting away the tools. I'm going to take James out to lunch, get in some air conditioning, and just sort of relax. I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.